joiners. Look, welcome to Terry's Tips, guys. Get a notebook, get a pen, because today we're going to talk about how to use business credit. Now, pause. Let me tell you why I'm doing this video, because y'all need it. A lot of you are building business credit, and then you email me, you text me, you reach out, and you say, now what? You guys are missing, what type of business credit you need, how much you need, what to use it for. And there's a huge difference between getting into debt and leveraging to build wealth. So in this video, I'm going to do an outline, an overview. And mind you, a ton of you have a whole bunch of different businesses. And so I'm going to give you examples in different areas, and so you guys can kind of picture what you need to do to leverage to build wealth, how you can use it wisely, what you can use it for that's going to expand and grow your actual brand. And a lot of you guys have business credit right now that you're not utilizing that you should be using. So I'm going to talk about, what is business credit, the different types of business credit. You guys need this. So there's way more options than personal credit. And then I'm going to give you some examples in a bunch of different areas so you guys can kind of pick out, what you could be using your business credit for to actually leverage and build wealth. Got it, good guys. So first, what is business credit, guys? In its simplest form, it's any kind of funding or financing that is in your business's name and business EIN, right? It's not in your personal social. Guys, pause right here. You can be a full-time employee and still have a side hustle, still have a business, still have a part-time business, still be an investor, still do something on the side and build business credit. You just need to have a legal entity and have an EIN. Guys, and another nugget, y'all, for all my newbies, I dropped legacy the entire video. For all my vets, y'all already know what the deal is, right? But another nugget here, guys, is you guys can just form your legal entity, have your EIN, have your business bank account, build up some business credit, and if you're wise, use some of the money from your business credit to actually launch your whole business. Come on, somebody. 2 videos you need to watch next. I just did a live masterclass on how to start and relaunch a business. You put this video together with that video, 7 figures worth of information. And I did a video on passive income, different ways you can add an additional stream of income to what you currently have right now. Guys, this is the wealth building ministry. The number one way to build wealth is multiple streams of income, period. So business credit, who can build business credit? Everybody, whether you're a full-time business owner, full-time entrepreneur, full-time investor or not, you can incorporate your side hustle and start building business credit now. Look, not now, right now, okay? Now, the types of business credit, guys, write these down. And I had to, there's so many types. I had to, make myself a list so I didn't forget. And there's probably even more than this, right? But there's tier 1 accounts, tier 2, tier 3. There's vendor accounts. There's net accounts, right? Net 30, net 50, net 90, net 2, net 7, net 10, right? There's also business lines of credit. There's business loans. There's micro loans. There's term loans. There's business auto loans. There's lines of credit. There's credit cards. There's corporate cards. There's retail cards. Y'all got that? Credit cards, corporate cards, retail cards. There's equipment financing. There's asset-based financing. There's SBA financing. There's inventory financing. There's account receivable financing. There's merchant cash advances. Do y'all get what I'm saying here? Everybody's just trying to get a business line of credit or a business credit card, and there's all these other things that you could be using where maybe a no for a business line of credit is a yes for, equipment financing. So let me give you an example. Let's say you have a Turo business, you have a car rental business, and you want to buy a car to put on Turo. And the car that you want to buy is, $20,000. Well, a lot of you as new business owners and not a whole lot of revenue, you're trying to get a $20,000, $50,000 business line of credit. And the answer is no for you, right? Because you're new, maybe your personal credit isn't that great, maybe you haven't built up enough business credit, maybe you don't have revenue, and a business line of credit is unsecured and it's revolving. So they're like, you apply for it, they're like, no, you can't get it. However, think about what you need. You need $20,000 to put a car on Turo. You might actually qualify for $20,000 in equipment financing. And because you have a car rental business, then that vehicle can then qualify for equipment. Y'all got it good, guys. That was just one example. So I gave you like a ton. So just understand, business credit is so much more than just business credit cards, business line of credit, business loans. Guys, equipment financing, and kind of, I did a whole video on equipment financing. Oh God, maybe I have to link that. I forget what it was called. I think it was called like $100,000 in equipment financing. I'll put it in the description of this video. Nugget, guys, always check the description of my videos for all of my programs and links to everything, and also the email to reach me, okay? So guys, equipment financing is literally almost anything. So I don't care if you are a podcaster, a YouTuber, equipment financing could be your lights, your camera, your laptop, your iPhone, your wardrobe, your makeup. Like, equipment could be like anything like that. You could have, a daycare. It could be stuff for, if you're a personal trainer, it could be like, equipment. It could be, your workout gear. Like, you would be surprised, guys. Some of you can actually use equipment financing, and it's actually like office furniture, like your desks, your chairs, all of your things like that. So just understanding, equipment financing could be for, landscapers. It could be, let's say you have a salon or a barbershop. Equipment financing could be your chairs, your mirrors, your security system. Like, you would really be surprised. So I want you guys to expand your mind. I want you guys to learn to look for more than just a business line of credit, because a lot of you guys can qualify for things right now. So I went through the types of actual credit. So let me give you some examples in every tier. So guys, tier 1. In tier 1, I'm going to lump together tier 1, tier 2, vendor accounts, and net accounts. If you don't know what that is, guys, go to my business credit building playlist. If you put in Terry Callis or tier 1, my videos on just tier 1 will actually come up. And I did one like a couple of weeks ago, where in the description of the video, I listed 25 tier 1 accounts that are a soft pull, that report to the business bureaus, and that will give you credit, even if you have a 400, 500 credit score and no revenue. Bars, okay? So in this tier 1, tier 2 vendor account, net 30 account age, you guys have, a lot of you have this credit right now, but you're not utilizing it at all. This is your Granger, this is your Uline, this is also your business t-shirt club, this is also your Wise business plan, this is also some fleet cards, this is also your advanced auto parts, right? I'm giving you some examples. So if I'm a business owner, let me give you different kinds of businesses. Let's say I do Airbnb. Let's say I'm a daycare. Let's say I am a landscaper. Let's say I am a stylist. Let's say I'm an author. Let's say I'm a coach. Let's say I'm like a podcaster, a YouTuber. What else did I write down? A personal trainer, right? In any of those areas, if I have tier 1, tier 2 vendor accounts, I might be using them for my cleaning supplies, right? Guys, your cleaning supplies could be for your office, your home, your school, your church, your daycare. If I'm an investor, I could be using it for my fixtures. I could be using it for my HVAC. I could be using it for my sump pump. They also have office furniture for like Granger and Uline also. So let's say I need something for my actual office. Now, why am I telling you guys this, right? Let me pause right here. A lot of you are using your own money to fund your business. Guys, guess what? Cameras, lighting, equipment, fixtures, all of those things. And I don't care if you're a tutor and you're buying notebooks, all those things start to add up to hundreds of thousands of dollars. Guys, use your business credit for those things. That way you're not using your own money. Also, that means that your own personal credit cards are not maxed out. You're not using all of your own stuff. You're not getting a bunch of loans. You're not getting into a bunch of debt with your personal. Let your business nugget fund the actual business. Even like Wise business plans, that's a tier 1 account. Let's say I'm a brand new business owner and I'm trying to go for startup money, right? Even the SBA has startup funding. And part of startup funding means you need to have a business plan, right? Because you are a startup. That means you don't have revenue, you don't have a bunch of taxes, so they're going to require you to have a business plan. Let's say you don't know how to write a business plan. Well, then I may strategically then try to get Wise business plan as a tier 1 account, then use that to write my business plan so I can then qualify for SBA financing. Come on, y'all. Come on, somebody, right? And I would even say that some of the fleet cards, like Wex and Murph USA right now are tier 1 accounts. Well, guys, that's your gas, that's your tires, that's your auto, that's your oil changes, right? That's your maintenance. So you guys could be using your tier 1, Tier 2, vendor accounts, your net 30 accounts for things for your everyday life so you're not actually using all of your own money. Let's say you're somebody who makes t-shirts. Well, why are you spending all your own cash on inventory and t-shirts and all those things? And you could use, Business T-shirt Club or Shirtsy, which are Tier 1 accounts. Come on, y'all. They give you guys some flexibility where you can use your business credit to get the thing you need to build. And then you're going to go ahead and sell that thing, run your business, and then use the revenue from actually doing the work in your business to pay it back and have a surplus. So you can use Tier 1, Tier 2, vendor, net 30 accounts as business credit like right now. The other thing I said, retail cards, right, guys? So retail cards can be Best Buy. It can be Staples. It can be Amazon. Who else has it? Home Depot, Lowe's. They all have retail cards. Guys, if you are a business owner, entrepreneur, aspiring entrepreneur, and you get Tier 2 accounts, retail, it's not that hard to get. It's only Tier 2. Retail cards in your business name. Who can't use something at Best Buy? At Home Depot? Like, why are you a real estate investor and you're about to let a whole project go under, or you're somebody who does Airbnb, or you're somebody who does Section 8 or whatever, let's say even Airbnb, and you need appliances, or you need fixtures, or you need paint, or you need, Home Depot sells like plants and all kinds of stuff. Why are you using your own money to furnish these places when you can actually use some of your Tier 2 accounts, retail cards? Guys, they even have, I'm not sure if Raymore and Flanagan does, but there might even be some furniture places that actually have business cards where you can actually then use that for like your Airbnb. So you're not spending hundreds and thousands of dollars of your own money. Guys, action item. Think about what kind of business you have. Think about what you need to grow. Think about what will be income producing. Think about what you're using your money on right now. Is it software? Is it funnels? Is it payroll? Is it a virtual assistant? And then think about what type of business credit you need that you qualify for that can help you pay for that thing. So you'll stop using all your own money. Come on, somebody, right? And so I'll give you a bunch of things. So for the retail cards, and guys, Best Buy, Home Depot, like you can get appliances, you can get fixtures, you can get, lighting, you can get security systems. Like there's literally a ton. You can get toilets and stoves and everything from those places, right? So use those accounts to build your business for what you need for your business and stop using all of your own credit. Now let me talk about corporate cards, right? So let's say you have a corporate card like Divvy, like Capital on Tap, like Ramp, like Brex. The corporate cards are revolving cards in your business EIN, and they're usually due in 30 days. Guys, don't be scared by that. A lot of you guys are like, oh my God, but the whole balance is due in 30 days. So is American Express. Everybody loves American Express. It's the same thing, guys. It's just they don't max it out and spend all the money. And if it's a high amount that you know that you can't pay back. But I still use my corporate cards. So let me give you an example. Divvy. Let's say I have a $15,000 Divvy credit card. It's a corporate card. And let's say I am traveling to conferences. I'm traveling to summits. I'm traveling to workshops. I'm traveling, to go to clients' houses or things of that nature. Let me go with the big travel. And let's say I'm going to summits and seminars, and my airfare and my hotel and my food and all that stuff is like $5,000. Well, I may have $5,000 in my actual business bank account. But instead of using that, what I do, I will put the $5,000 on my business corporate card. Now, why? Because my business corporate card has rewards, it has cash back, it has discounts. It also is going to show that activity, which means they're going to see that I used my corporate card for something for my business, then I paid it back because I had the money in my debit account already, and that helps me do what? Qualify for more money. Now they're like, oh, okay, well, you've been using your card on time and paying it back. Now here's a $50,000 card. And let me tell you how that helps you guys, just higher level. Guys, how do you think some of those real estate investors are able to do cash offers for like houses and things of that nature? Because you have money sitting that's untouched. You would rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So use your corporate cards, even if you have the actual cash. And guess what? When the bill comes in and you pay it in full, you're not paying interest. Come on, somebody. That was a bar, right? So you can use your corporate cards. A lot of you guys have corporate cards right now that you're not using because you're scared because it has to be due in 30 days, but you're using your own money to pay for things. That makes no sense. Put it on the corporate card, get your rewards, your cash back, get that activity, qualify for more money. When the bill comes, pay it in full. Come on, somebody. Another thing I want to say, I think I did like lines of credit in terms. So let me give you an example of a line of credit, guys. This is a way that you can be wise. So let's say, I'll go back to the Toro example. Let's say you have a $50,000 business line of credit. And let's say you need $20,000 for a car, right? I'm just using Toro because that's something that everybody can picture, right? But you think about your business, your industry. What are you spending your money on right now? What could you actually use? $50,000 business line of credit, $20,000 car. Well, I may not actually qualify for the business auto loan yet. Maybe I don't have anything else I can use. I don't want to use my own cash. So I put the car on my business line of credit. Now, let's say that's a hefty payback, right? Let's say it's like $1,000 a month. Guys, what I'll do is I may sometimes, instead of taking $20,000, take $30,000. Why? Because now I have like 6, 7, 8 months of that actual car payment, like the actual payment to pay back the line of credit actually in the bank. The line of credit is paying itself. I gave myself a cushion. And then all those months where I'm actually renting out the car is bringing me back revenue. Then I'm using that to pay everything back. Guys, I've gotten cars on lines of credit and given myself in my mind, I'm like, all right, I'm about to get this car. I'm giving myself 12 months. I know with the revenue with my business, I can pay this car off in full in 12 months. And so then I'm getting the car. I'm doing whatever I'm going to do with it. I'm using a line of credit. I'm paying it back. Come on, somebody. And now my line of credit does what? Increase. So I can get more money. Y'all, use your business credit and be wise. A no for one area can be a yes for somewhere else, but the whole goal is to use it to leverage to build wealth. So let's say you're even somebody who's a contractor, right? Some of my contractors in my home healthcare companies, you guys have a lot of expenses like payroll, and you have to wait to either be paid by the insurance companies or sometimes there's great big invoices. And so the business owner gets overwhelmed because you have to float all that money on your own. Well, guys, you can use inventory financing or account receivable financing where based on your outstanding invoices, they'll actually lend you the money. That way you're not using your own money. And then when that stuff comes in, you can pay the loans back. Guys, there's even asset-based financing where if you have 401k, the business owner, they'll lend to you based on some of that amount. Y'all, expand your mind. Expand your mind. This is a wealth building ministry. And some of y'all didn't even know y'all needed this video, but because I have so many of you guys that have 50, 80, $100,000 worth of credit, and you're like, now what? I'm like, what do you mean now what? Now build your business, build your brand, leverage to build wealth, grow, launch, start. Why y'all think I just did a whole 2-hour masterclass for free on how to start or relaunch your business? Use your business credit to build your brand and your legacy. Use the profits to pay it back and repeat. Guys, it will change your entire life, but I want you to be wise. Even like, guys, my virtual assistant. Guys, some of you guys just need actual help. Well, maybe your virtual assistant is $2,000 a month. So maybe you put that on a term loan or a credit card or whatever it is, because why? That virtual assistant taking away some of the tasks for you is going to help you do what? Run your actual business. It's going to help you scale and grow and multiply. So investing in employees and marketing and funnels and branding and virtual assistants, that is something that's going to increase your business. Got it, good guys. So I talked about, you know, even like guys, restaurants, like food trucks, some of the food trucks, that's equipment financing. Like y'all just have no idea. So the point of this video, right, is to dig a little bit deeper. How to use your business credit. You are specifically using it to build wealth, to leverage, so you're not using all of your own money. So go back to the drawing board. You know, what kind of business do you have? How much money do you need? What are you going to use it for? And what different types of business credit can you kind of utilize to kind of get that thing done? And then the second thing is, what type of business credit do you have right now that you can be utilizing? And then the third thing is what are you spending your money on? If you're like, Terry, I don't know what to do, go back to your bank statements, look at your debit account. What are you spending your money on right now, right? And then how can you replace that with business credit so you're not using all of your own liquid capital? Guys, you work hard. Put your liquid capital in the bank and let your credit leverage into the heavy lifting for you. Got it, good guys. I hope that was helpful, guys. And for my nugget, I just want to say that I want you to expect to win. Guys, expect to win. Expect to be successful. Like some of you guys are half-stepping, like, you know, building up the business credit or kind of hitting it really hard because you don't really believe. Because if you really expected to win, you'd be doing your business every day. You be doing something for your business every single day. You be talking about it every day. You be launching, relaunching, adjusting. I need you to expect greatness. Expect the promise to come true. Expect the vision to become reality. Expect to win, because when you really believe that in your mind, the way that you move is different. That the actions is different. The activity is different. How you talk about it is different. So I can tell when you believe in your brand and you expect to win by what you're doing right now. Expect to win. Amen. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful.